So I mentioned yesterday the incredible courage, unbelievable support offered by Mrs. Andronescu, gratitude, respects with this occasion, um, especially since I proved to be a lousy friend for her daughter eventually. I mean, after quite a few bad things mentioned, not that you're watching this and you've watched previous episodes, let's say, but at the Black Sea, when with her there, I was trying to do to cheat on her back. And then there's this terminal other episode I'm thinking to end this story with. I mean, this part dedicated to Sherika. After taking some time off, after the camp, it was called a camp, it's somewhat inappropriate, but anyway, holidays on the Black Sea in a youth resort in Kostinaist. Sometime after, we went to the mountains, Predal to be exact. We had a place on the way to Trebraz, Three Firs. I'm thinking there's the Horizont Hotel, and this thing for some reason it stays in my mind. I don't know why, but well, some things are gone, some things are there for no good reason. This chalet, this thing was higher than Horizont, all the way to Trebraz. So anyway, it was that's a funny incident I'm thinking of now. Remember just now. So there was me, there was Adrian, there was Sherika. For a while, I think it was her brother, and then there was another guy. I mean, I was supposed to share. This time it was my thing. I mean, something because I was good in university in the first year only, maybe the second a little bit. After that, I just said, this is not my thing. That's not a calling. That's not a career here for me. Nothing, indeed. And then tourism became the preferred option. While studying geology, I was doing tours and things. But I realized that this is, at least as communism is present, and if indeed it proved even after communism, as things stand, doing tours is a better thing. And I would carry on this side, doing a minimum in school, even interrupting it, and then concentrating doing only tours. That's about the only thing I did. Well, I tried a few, but we're not there yet. So returning, we were four on my side, and this guy was shocked. Not just because, I mean, it was the thing people did. There were only 2 tickets paid or offered. School offered it, as I said, for good activity in the first part, the first year. So it wasn't that. Well, not just that. It was a bit crazy. I mean, he's coming just himself, 1 ticket, 1 bed, one, and we're coming in big numbers on the other side of the room. But it was the thing that we dressed without. I mean, we stood naked, not all the time, but quite often without any remorse, any shame, because we came from the Black Sea. At the Black Sea, we went to the nudist beach, so there was no. I mean, we've been there. We came, not if not immediately, but with a little pause from there. So we knew each other. We didn't feel. I mean, we'd been so many days on the beach without clothes. It made no sense now to 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 be shy and to use decorum. And he was, but that was just a small thing. So I remember at one point Sherika with her brother had to go back to Bucharest. I hope they had to go because of something which came up, and they didn't because it was I was really misbehaving, which I did, but I was trying to hide it as much as possible. For instance, she could see women know when you're looking too much. I mean, if a few seconds you look like you undress a woman with your intense lustful attention. They know, and I think this was part of the. I mean, she was saying this. She had a manner in which, I mean, she wasn't making a big thing. I mean, like a scandal fighting or making this into a fight. No, but she noticed and she said it. No, I know I claimed I'm not interested in, but then she was about to travel back to Bucharest in the afternoon, I think, and at noon or so, we were on Choplas. I mean, we met near a pizzeria or something. We met a group of 2-3 women, and we were interested. It seems, I mean, it's clear they were interested because of what happens next. And I don't know exactly how we established contact. We went inside. I said I need to use the restroom or something, and knowing that they're about to come in or go out, and we'll have a chance to, as the restrooms were here and the exit was there, and we'll meet at the exit. We did it. I mean, we established contact with Adrian. We said, okay, we'll meet tonight at, not tonight, it was, I think it was so mean, so that we met near the railway station, which is in the center of town in Pradal, and it has a bookshop next and a small bar and things. So an ice cream parlor, whatever I had at the time. I'm talking 30 years ago. Do I say 30 years ago? I wasn't 5. How can I say 30 years? So anyway, we established that we meet across the street from the railway station at the hour when I knew I was putting my girlfriend on the train, and then in the next 10 minutes I would meet with other women across the street. It was so bad. I mean, I went back in claiming, I'm innocent. Adi is talking with, because then at one point you could see from inside. I don't know if as they moved and Adi moved with them, you could see from inside at it. And I said, I don't know about it. He's talking. I'm clean. I'm not doing anything. But I wasn't, of course. And indeed, what happened was this, so bad. We did meet. We went somewhere, maybe in the disco, something, students' disco, something at the canteen. They had maybe a whole diachant. And fact is, we talked. In the evening, one of the girls in the group came with me. I was, for some reason, that guy left or something, because we weren't more in the room, but in the same room. There was Adi, there was me, and this girl. And we had sex with Adi in the room. It wasn't a threesome. The only time we had something resembling a threesome was later with a woman who wasn't interested in doing it at the same time with both of us, but one after the other. so that's the only time when it happened. We told her, how about you have two, you're lucky you have two boyfriends, two very nice, different. One is, let's say, fair, brown hair and light skin, and the other one is darker, black hair and so on. So, and she said, yeah, interesting. So that's what happened later. But with this one, she came in the same first, first night. Then I became friendly with one of her girlfriends in the sense that platonic girlfriends, and had sex with a third. So that was, it was. And I think from tomorrow I'll get into this obscene reality of little local, small, foolish Casanova.